The Fallout Next Gen update has some serious issues and flaws that a lot of people have missed, which you really should know about before getting a major rod on over this update. As you might know, on this channel I give my honest opinions, so I won't just agree with Fallout fans to prevent hate comments. I just look at the facts and report my honest views, so you know what the score is and can decide for yourself whether something is good or bad. So let's find out the truth about the Fallout Next Gen update. New content. Now on first glance, it appears that this game now has new content, such as skins, weapon packs, armor, etc. But what you need to know is this isn't new content. If you played the game back in the day and purchased these items via the Creation Club, you've already seen and owned these items. The only difference is, now all players have access to them free of charge. A lot of people who did buy this back in the day have now complained and want their money back, due to these packs now being free for everyone. To the people saying that, don't be a cheap bastard. We've got interest rates at an all-time high, wars going on, and you've got a minority of cheap knob jockeys bitching that they've had to pay for some Fallout DLC 5 years ago. On a serious note, don't get me wrong, I understand the frustration, but it's not the end of the world. This game is almost 10 years old. Making DLC packs free after a certain amount of time isn't anything new, and has been done before with other games. If you don't like it, just do what I do and be a sad old bellend and don't pay for any DLC at all, unless it's rod-on worthy, which is quite rare these days. All I would say, just don't expect any actual new content added to this game, as that isn't the case. But at least you can give the finger and rub it in to those people who did spend money on these items back in the day. Eee! Next gen experience. Calling this a next-gen update is very dangerous and a bit stupid, to be quite honest. As we all know, there is always a certain percentage of gamers out there who have their expectations higher than the pitch of their mum's squeaky bed. When you say next-gen, people expect next-gen graphical improvements, and sadly, this isn't the case. FPS on console is a great feature and is probably the best thing about this update, at least in my view. Call me a tart, but playing at 30 FPS feels like playing on Microsoft PowerPoint with how choppy it feels. To think playing at 30 FPS or lower was the norm not so long ago is crazy to think. Playing in 60 FPS makes a big difference, but maybe only sad twats like me actually give a dick. So using the word next gen wasn't a smart idea, as this update certainly doesn't feel next gen and will lead to some minor disappointment. But this isn't the main big problem with this update. Here is where the big problem arises, and your will to live drops lower than your nan's saggy tits. The big problem. Where this update goes seriously downhill is the impact it's had on one of the most important factors of Fallout 4, the mods. As you might know, the hugely anticipated Fallout London mod that has been in the works for a while has been delayed due to the new update, as normally any type of update on a game will impact mods in a big way. This is a huge blow, as this mod looked absolutely amazing and the support behind it has been unreal. This even made it on BBC News, for Christ's sake. That just proves how big of a deal it truly is. The actual length of the delay is not currently known, but the impact this new update has had is huge.
Hi guys, I'm Dean Carter, or Prelodog, the project lead of Team Folon, or you guys might know it as the Fallout London project. For those unaware, Bethesda is scheduled to release an update to Fallout 4 just 2 days after our intended release date. And everything has been set to go since our last update. We've just been tweaking and testing non-stop in order to get things as stable as we can for you all. But with the new update dropping just 48 hours later, the past 4 years of our work stand to just simply break. So as you can imagine, this will impact us and will cause complications for our release.
And it does get slightly worse, as there is multiple mods that no longer work with this update. And as we all know, mods are a massive part of Fallout 4, and not being able to use a lot of them now because of this small update is an absolute pain in the arse. And it begs the question, was an update that really only offers 60 FPS and some slightly better graphics worth delaying such an incredible mod? Fallout London is essentially a big big DLC expansion. On the flip side, we can't really expect Bethesda to let the mod developers know in advance that an update is coming. Or should we? Let's be real here. Modders really have transformed these games and improved them so much from the original product, and to be quite honest, have kind of saved some of these games in the past. Just imagine the frustration of spending countless hours on a mod and having to go back and completely redo aspects of it all over again. That takes even more time off your life, because a 10-year-old game decides to get an update due to a TV show releasing. Out of respect for the community of Fallout modders, should they have been told about this prior? We need to have this debate in the comment section below. I would love to know your thoughts. Is the Fallout Next Gen update worth playing? So after discovering some of the factors that haven't really been reported about this Fallout 4 update, is it really worth playing? For those on console, I certainly think it is, purely down to the 60 FPS and ability to use performance or quality mode. That does certainly improve the way the game handles and looks. It won't be massively different, but playing at 60 FPS is definitely one of the best features it has to offer. Although, this game, unsurprisingly, still has some game-breaking bugs that are more annoying than trying to put a damn HDMI cable into the back of your monitor when you can't see shit. Jesus, I hate doing that, for Christ's I hate doing that, for Christ's sake. It is very annoying indeed. Right. You need to see this. So we're in Fallout 4. This is the next gen update. Let's go over to where our power armor is. So if you go inside it, like you would normally, I'm going to jump up in the air. Just watch what happens here. Did you hear that? Some damn annoying static sound. And you might think it's not a big deal, but now the bloody game's audio is as low as dog. I can't hear bugger all. I don't know what the hell this bug is, but it's been happening for ages, and the new update hasn't fixed it. Literally, I can't hear shit now, and it's like the weirdest bug I've ever seen. It seems to only happen when I jump in this suit. Please let me know in the comments if this has happened to you before. As for those who play on PC, to be brutally honest with you, this update really isn't that great, as playing at 60 FPS was already an option. The only thing that might excite you is the weapon packs and content which was once only purchasable through the Creation Club. Or you might be like me and not give a dick. In that case, it really isn't worth getting excited about on PC. But overall, it's an update that has some good changes, but also has some caveats that did need to be addressed in a video, which really aren't ideal, but aren't the end of the world. Make sure to comment down below your thoughts and whether you expected more or less from this update. I would love to know. And if you would like to find out whether Fallout 4 as a whole is worth your time in 2024, whether you have played it before or are thinking of playing it for the first time, make sure to watch my honest take by clicking the card on screen. Thank you guys for watching as always, and have a great rest of your day.